So if harmony in theory is the language of music, the first words you need to learn are the notes on the neck. It's hard to go any further if you're not familiar with the notes on the neck. If you are familiar, feel free to skip ahead, but we're going to learn the notes now. The musical alphabet consists of the first 7 letters of the regular alphabet. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 7-letter names. On the guitar, the first string, the highest string, is the E string. So we're going to start from the note E. And here are the notes on the neck. E is the open string. On the first fret, we have the note F. I'm going to jump to the 3rd fret, and there we find the note G. On the 5th fret, the note is A. On the 7th fret, we have the note B. 8th fret, we have the note C. 10th fret, we find the note D. On the 12th fret, we find the note E, 1 octave above where we started. You may find 2 dots on your guitar on the 12th fret. That indicates 1 octave. So the 12th fret is the same as the name of the open string. I'll review that one more time. From the open E string, here's F, 1st fret, G on the 3rd fret, A on the 5th fret, 7th fret is B, 8th fret is C, 10th fret is D, 12th fret is E. Now, you may have noticed that we skipped some frets, so let's go to those now. On the 2nd fret, this has 2 names. We can call this F sharp. Sharp means we raise up a note by a half step. So we can call the 2nd fret of the high E string an F sharp, or we can call it G flat. Flat means we lower a pitch by a half step. So if we lower G by 1/2 step or 1 fret, we get G flat. So this pitch has 2 names, F sharp or G flat. So from the beginning now we have E, F, F sharp or G flat, followed by G. Moving upwards, on the 4th fret, we find G sharp or A flat, followed by A. On the 6th fret, we have A sharp or B flat. 7th fret, we find B. 8th fret, C. 9th fret, C sharp or D flat. 10th fret is D. 11th fret, D sharp or E flat. And then we're back to E. Now, one thing you may have noticed is that some of the letter names are a half step apart, which is 1 fret on the guitar. Some are a whole step apart, which is 2 frets on the guitar. So it's important to remember that the distance between B and C and the distance between E and F is 1/2 step. Otherwise, we have a whole step in between the notes. So I'll say that once again because that's important. B to C is a half step. E to F is a half step. All the other notes are a whole step apart. Now, the relationship between the notes is the same throughout the guitar. If we take the next string, the 2nd string, the name of that is the B string. So if we start from B, a half step above B is the note C. Above C, we find C sharp or D flat, followed by D. 4th fret, we find D sharp or E flat. On the 5th fret, we find the note E. Directly above E, 1 fret above E or half step above E, we find the note F. This is on the 6th fret of the B string. On the 7th fret, we find F sharp or G flat, followed by G, followed by G sharp or A flat, That's on the 9th fret, followed by A. Then we have A sharp or B flat on the 11th fret. And then on the 12th fret, we have the same name as the open string. We find the note B. So rather than going through every fret on every string, why don't we take the first 5 frets for the remaining 4 strings? And I think you'll see how this works when we put all of the notes together on the guitar. If we take the G string, the first fret above the note G is G sharp or A flat. So here's the G string. First fret, G sharp or A flat. Second fret would be A. Third fret would be A sharp or B flat. Fourth fret is B. 1 fret above B, or 1/2 step, is the note C. Let's move on to the D string now. This is the open D string. So what note is 1/2 step or 1 fret above D? You should know by now it is D sharp or E flat. That note has 2 names. Followed by the note E on the 2nd fret of the D string. On the 3rd fret, we find the note F. 4th fret, F sharp or G flat. 5th fret is the note G. Let's move now to the A string. Here's the open A. 1/2 step above A is A sharp or B flat. On the 2nd fret, we would find the note B. 1/2 step above B, we find C. 1/2 step above C is C sharp or D flat. Then on the 5th fret, we find the note D. And the low E string will be identical to the high E string. But just to review, here's the low E string. First fret would be F. 2nd fret, F sharp or G flat. 3rd fret, G. 4th fret, G sharp or A flat. And then on the 5th fret, we find the note A. So as you're playing scales, try and name the notes. As you're playing chords, try and name the notes. It'll really go a long way in enhancing your musical knowledge. You'll be able to assimilate information faster if you know the notes on the neck. So really work hard on that. It'll help you out a lot.